Turn it back on!
No!
Turn it back on.
Can't keep listening to the same song again and again and again!
I told you. I'm screwed up, man. I gotta get back in the groove. Specifically the New York groove. Give me my Zoom.
No.
Give me the Zoom. Give it.
The man who sings a song is a degenerate.
I will not sit here and allow you to malign Ace Frehley. Give me the Zoom.
Ace Frehley is not helping. We haven't even left nowhere yet.
Ace Frehley is helping more than you are. We lost Gamora because of you.
We lost Gamora because you would not let me seize the moment. What do you care? You tried to kill her.
She said I'd be saving the universe.
I would kill either of you if it would stop that blinking yellow light.
What blinking yellow light? The coded message channel? How long has this been on?
But it was so beautiful.
Wait. Mantis, a blinking yellow light indicates an important secret coded message.
Shame on you, Mantis.
How long? This was your job.
It was his job.
Drax, you didn't see the blinking yellow light?
I did, but you said if it was yellow, let it mellow. Brown, flush it down. Those were your orders.
I wasn't talking about the coded message channel. 22 important coded secret messages. That could have been helpful. 5 hours. I've been sitting 5 hours. We have 22 messages. 23 messages. Oh, you keep coming in. From Nebula. Gamora is alive. Thanos is taking her to Titan. Why aren't you responding? Why aren't you responding? Are you getting my important coded secret messages? I got ship coordinates. All right. I need my map. Here we go. Titan. Yeah. Wait, how do we know this isn't a trap?
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. Infinity War is dropping on digital this week, so naturally all kinds of bonus features are dropping. You can probably tell just from watching this why they decided to cut it out. If you're brand new to the channel, there's a new round of that Infinity War Blu-ray giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on the video. This is just the beginning. We got bloopers, we have a whole bunch more deleted scenes and behind the scenes stuff that'll be posting in the next couple of days. But you can see that there are a couple plot beats during this that contradict what the actual final plot of the movie ended up being. So it's just like the process of making a movie this big where you shoot way more footage than you actually need. So it gives you a good idea for what the original story was before they sort of change the script depending on what the final edit is. That's usually what happens in reshoots. Like after they put an edit of the film together, like, okay, this is what our rough cut is going to look like. We cut a bunch of stuff out, so we have to re-record some dialogue so that all the pieces work together. So you probably spotted a couple of the Easter eggs during this too. Not just the poop jokes. Drax always on point with his jokes. When Star-Lord yells at him to turn the song back on, he's playing Ace Frehley's New York Groove, which is from his first solo album in 1978, because all of the Guardians songs in the trilogy, including Guardians 3, are centered around 70s films. Like the ship that they're on is called the Benatar. Somebody was arguing with the producers why it would be called the Benatar when Pat Benatar was known more for her 80s stuff, but the way they justify the name is that because she did record stuff during the 70s. So any song that you hear on Mixtape 3.0 in Guardians 3 is going to be a 70s song, but you see how they move through the 70s decade throughout the film. So like in Guardians 1, a lot of the songs were from the earlier 70s, Guardians 2, mid-70s, Infinity War were pushing into the late 70s, so all the final Mixtape 3.0 Guardians 3 songs will be from the late 70s. They're using Yondu Zune from the end of Guardians 2.
Pete! Captain found this for you in a junker shop. Said you'd come back to the fold someday.
What is it?
It's called a Zune. It's what everybody's listening to on Earth nowadays. It's got 300 songs on it.
300 songs?
We'll call that Mixtape 2.5 because it's not an actual physical tape, and I think the Guardians mixtapes need to be actual cassette tapes. The funny thing about Yondu, too, is that he actually showed up in a Thor Ragnarok deleted scene, probably one of the best ones because it was so unexpected.
Well, executioner?
Whoa! Hey! Stop it! Hold on, right there. Easy does it, hoss. Wait a minute. You know where Kevin and Lou's offices are, y'all? Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Go ahead. Proceed.
They were filming the scene where Hela is on Asgard starting to execute the Asgardians, but they were shooting on a stage that was nearby where Michael Rooker was shooting some Yondu scenes for something different that Disney was doing, so he was in full Yondu makeup near where they were shooting Thor Ragnarok stuff. So he just walked onto the Ragnarok set, and Taika Waititi is like, hey, you know what? We're shooting this special scene here. Why don't you just walk right in like it's no big deal? So if you were confused by why Yondu just showed up mysteriously on Asgard while all this craziness with Hela was going on during Ragnarok, it was just because Michael Rooker was in makeup shooting Guardian stuff nearby. It had nothing to do with the actual plot of the movies. But Drax just can't handle any more of that New York groove because, as they explain, Star-Lord has been stuck, sitting on nowhere, not sure what to do next after Thanos took Gamora. So this is all happening after Nebula escaped. So it gives you an idea for how quickly Thanos is moving. Less than 5 hours between him taking Gamora back to Sanctuary 2, having that long conversation with her, torturing Nebula, then going to Titan by way of Vormir to get the Soul Stone. So maybe Nebula thought that he would bring Gamora back to Titan after they got the Soul Stone. She didn't really understand about the sacrifice that was necessary. You have to love Drax's logic in this too, blaming Star-Lord because they didn't allow Drax to attack Thanos in this moment here before Mantis put the whammy on him. You have to assume that had Star-Lord successfully killed Gamora as she had asked and made that sacrifice, that Thanos would not have been able to find the Soul Stone right away. He may have been able to get it eventually, but there was this unspoken plot line during the movie whereby Thanos had to collect all 6 of the stones before the forces of the universe learned what he was doing. That's why he was moving so quickly. Like they say, 5 hours between this moment and Thanos making it back to Titan with the Soul Stone in tow. The other funny thing about this is that they're talking about this yellow warning light that's going off that neither Drax nor Mantis has been paying attention to, yet you can clearly see that it's flashing green. As we get more of these bonus features, I'll do new videos for them in the next couple of days, but leave all your requests in the comments below. Just a reminder too, the Deadpool 2 Blu-ray is going to be dropping later this summer too, so we'll get like all the deleted scenes and all the crazy stuff from Deadpool in a couple more weeks. Congratulations to the latest giveaway winner from my last big video, Random Black Gamer. Please email me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. Click here to learn about Disney getting all those X-Men and Fantastic Four characters, and click here for that Immortal Weapons Iron Fist fight scene. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.